Good day. We're here at Sibos 2015 in Singapore, one of the financial capitals of the world. I'm Chris Principe from Financial IT, and I've got the pleasure today of having Ashley from essDOCS to join us. Hi Ashley, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Great. Could you tell us a little bit about essDOCS?
essDOCS is an electronic documentation platform. We've taken the electronic, the bill of lading, the traditional title document for a transaction, and digitized it. And not just the BL, but a whole load of other documents as well. So we are very much an enabler. Over the last couple of Siboses, we've been hearing a lot about digitalization of trade, finance, etc. And what we're doing is we're down at the grassroots level, really making it happen. We're taking these traditional documents and digitizing them, and getting corporates and banks all to operate together on our platform.
Well, I tell you, I get the excitement and the passion that you have for this business, and Sibos is such a big and well-attended event, and I thought it was very interesting that you're part of this, what Sibos started a number of years ago, InnoTribe.
Yeah.
How's that been for you, and what's your strategy in using the InnoTribe?
Well, we were invited to participate in InnoTribe a couple of years ago. We're one of the alumnists. We were here last year, we were here the year before. And that was a really good experience to get in front of so many different parts of the industry to talk about what it is that we do. InnoTribe's been very good to us, and I think we are one of the few companies that has been sponsored by InnoTribe who are actively working with Swift today on building out propositions together with Swift. So very much a continued partnership.
One thing I find interesting is that when people think of the newer technologies, the newer companies, the startups, so to speak, that a lot of them never mature to the point where they're actually working with Swift, working in the industry. You guys are one of the great success stories.
Yeah.
So with that, can you give me a little bit more details about your solution and why it's been so successful?
Well, I mean, when we started working with InnoTribe, we weren't a startup like a lot of those are. We were a going concern. And what InnoTribe gave us the opportunity to do was, in addition to all the other opportunities we had through Swift and Sibos, etc., was to voice what we do, which is true industry legal documents that are tradable on our platform. So we brought in, now we've got 3,000 companies operating on our platform. We're an industry standard B2B platform, very much being accepted around the world as the electronic documentation platform. We've got now 25 banks. Last Sibos, we only had 12 banks, so we're doubling that every year. Hopefully we'll be even further along next year. And within the platform, we're building these tools that allow the corporate and the bank to collaborate even more. So you've got open account capabilities, but you've also got EUCP letter of credit presentation capabilities where corporates can present the documents to their banks through our platform. We've got doc collections, and we've got our bank payment obligation tool, which we promoted a bit last Sibos. We went live during the course of this year, and we're about to pick up an award tomorrow from I forget who it's from, but on that product. So yeah, we're building industry accepted tools. We're building these tools to allow these companies to cooperate together on the platform.
Well, I think first, congratulations on the award. Well earned, well deserved. One of the things that struck me with what you're saying is you've been able to leverage InnoTribe and the platform Swift has given you to get the visibility to very impressively double your business in the banks. Here this year, what's the buzz that you're hearing on the streets? What's the key pain points that the banks are coming to you with that you're solving?
I think slowly there is an acceptance that is within the banks that digitalization is now a reality. Electronic documentation, title documents, remember, the key to the global trade finance transaction is that title document. I think there's a growing realization and an acceptance within the banks that somebody finally cracked it. We've made it happen, and we are constantly growing our customer base, building a network, and we're constantly building networks around what it is that we do. And these are self-fulfilling networks because our customers bring in their banks. those banks are bringing in additional customers, and it's constantly growing. And I think the key here is for us over the next year is just to continue to grow, continue to do more of what we've done very successfully over the last couple of years, and continue to grow. And at the meantime, at the same time, add some additional value propositions in there for the banks to allow them to do their business in a more streamlined and lean way with their customers.
As a trade guy myself at heart, what you're doing, of course, I'm always got a very strong interest in, have followed you guys quite a bit. Wish you all the success going forward, and I hope that your rest of your week here at Sibos will lead to an interview next year where you tell us you double your business again.
I hope so too, Chris, and thank you very much for
Ashley, thank
the opportunity.
you. Much appreciate the time that you've spent with us. essDOCS, I'm Chris Principe, Financial IT.